Hey everybody, Palm Springs Cindy. I am coming to you from my den, and when I am in here, the lighting is a bit soft. I just have those two lamps that you see behind me, and then I have this lamp up here. And so look at that cute painting I have of it's a barn. I love that. And then on the other wall, I have a something very similar, same look, same color, same size of a horse. Let's see if I can share that with you. Let's see if it is. Turn this around here. So that is the pony on the other wall. Isn't that cute? Um, great big canvas is where I have purchased, where I found those paintings. And you can buy them framed or not framed. And as you can see, I bought mine, I framed mine in black. So anyway, I love them. I have bought other paintings from that same company. So I would recommend great big canvas. I have a list here of things I want to talk to you guys about. Number one, I want to talk about King Charles. And if you see the light as I'm talking, the light might flicker lighter or more dim. I don't know what causes that, but I hope you don't mind. Okay, I'm worried about King Charles because, I love all things about the royal family. Okay, this is my take, and let me ask you what your take is as well. I'm thinking that King Charles went in for a prostate situation. While they were in doing surgery, monitoring that, they discovered cancer somewhere else. Now I'm thinking maybe bladder cancer or colon cancer, but because he talked to Harry and Harry went over for a visit, albeit short, still Harry went over, and I'm thinking that the cancer is serious. Now, from what I understand, King Charles is undergoing treatment for the found cancer, and that treatment will keep him at bay, so to speak. And so that leaves Camilla and Prince William. And then I've also heard that Prince William's wife, Catherine, has cancer. I don't know if that's a rumor. I have not read that, but we know that she went in for surgery. So I don't know if you guys have something more up to date, fill me in. So I'm thinking, okay, they're covering their tracks. So if Charles is going to be unable, look at Poppy, if Charles is unable to keep his commitments, Camilla will step up. But, Camilla's no baby. And that leaves basically Prince William because Catherine's going to be convalescing. And then, I'm thinking that's why maybe they want Prince Harry to come over to help carry some of the weight. I don't, who knows what the future will show. But I guess the reason I'm bringing this up is I feel like that King Charles cancer is something quite serious. Time will tell. And the fact that they're being kind of secretive about it really adds fuel to my fire. Okay, I want to talk to you about my hair. I just washed it today and blew it dry. I did not even put curlers in it, but I want to say thank you for the overwhelming response that you guys liked my bio natural hair. Now, let me tell you why I don't wear my hair natural like this as often as you might think. Because it looks nice right now, but it's going to be very flat very soon, and it will just look dorky. It'll just look like I have a hair cap on. So, right now it's fluffy and a little bit styled because I just washed it. But really, if I went out like this in about 45 minutes, my hair would just be totally flat and not look good at all. And that's why I don't like to wear it natural like this. But sometimes I do. But I want to say thank you for all the compliments. That was so sweet of you guys. And okay, I am redoing my guest bedroom. And it did have this crazy wild wallpaper from oh gosh, we got the wallpaper from a really nice wallpaper store, something Agnes and Lily or something like that. Well, anyway, it was very loud, it was very bright, it was cute. Even though the bedroom was decorated cute and looked crisp and fresh, it really was not my style. And I thought, when I get a chance, I'm gonna redo that bedroom. And so, plus, I have this beautiful tapestry that was rotting in my garage, and I wanted to use that in my house. I For a while I had it on this wall, looked lovely, but then I didn't. I decided to change this room up because the tapestry was kind of hard to decorate around, and so anyway, I did want to continue to use it, and so I put it in my guest bedroom and repainted it. Took we didn't take the wallpaper down, but we did paint over it, and it was fine. And then I wanted to get a different size um, bed end tables. The end tables I bought were too tiny. At first, I was thrilled because the room is not that big, and I thought, oh, good, these tiny little bedside end tables. Well, when push came to shove, they were really too small and kind of looked dorky. So I went online, I was looking, looking, looking. Well, I finally found a pair of end tables at Home Goods that were the right size, the size I wanted. They were wider this way, not so boxy, and while still being not real far from the wall. I think they're still like 8-10 inches maybe. Anyway, I bought them. They were $100 each, which is a very good price if you've been busy looking at bedside end tables. So I bought those, but they were a kind of a greenish gray color, and so I painted one. I still have the other one to paint. In other words, I'm working on that bedroom, and when it's finished, I will show you guys. Um, I just want it to be, well, it was really cute before, but it wasn't my style. And so I just want it to be really special for when I have company. I need to buy some lamps and things. I was going to paint the old lamps, but I have them in there now, and they just with the new end tables, they just, and the new color, they really don't look right. So I'm excited to get that room done and to share it with you guys. And who knew that Home Goods, Home Depot they carry bedspreads. I Googled queen size beige bedspreads. I wanted a spread. I don't want to use a dust ruffle. And so the bedspread that really caught my eye was from Home Depot. It was the right color, it was the right size, it was the right price. They have Donna Karen, they have designer bedspreads that are lovely. So, and like $80. So anyway, I'm looking in. I wanted to get these two side tables painted first before I bought a bedspread. So anyway, I'm excited to get that done, and I'm excited to share the bedroom with you guys. Because who knows? It could be your guest room sometime when you come visit. Look at Pops. She got groomed the other day. She was groomed. And I asked Kathy, I said, I just love her when she's a little bit fluffy. So please don't shave her down. And she didn't. So she kept her fluffy. Poppy jumped off my bed today, which she does 100 times a day. But when she landed, I heard this pain squeal. So I came out of the bathroom as fast as I could, and she had positioned herself under the bed bench, and anyway, she had hurt her little paw. And at first I thought, oh my gosh, did she break it or whatever? So I got down on the floor with her, and I didn't touch her or anything because I could tell she was in distress. Well, after about an hour, she was fine. She was jumping up and down on the bed all over again. But anyway, it did kind of scare me. And so where did she go? So there she is. Her cousin came over today to play. And let's see what else I wanted to say. I think for the first time, I saw an ad like on Facebook or something, and it was about a bronzer, and it looked really good. The gal's complexion looked really good, and I needed a bronzer. Well, anyway, I bought it. Was Laura Geller. This like it's not powder and it's not cream. It's a combination of powder and cream. Anyway, it arrived today, and I actually have it on now. And it may be, if my skin appears dark on this video, it could be partly the makeup. But I'm gonna share that with you guys. I got the Laura Geller bronzer, and then I got some eyeliner, and I think that might be and some lipsticks that I'm going to share with you. Not tonight because it's too late, but I'm maybe in my next video. Okay, and forget it. You know how you have to sometimes, well, not sometimes, for me, all the time, if you want to buy something like Laura Geller, I don't, like I said, I don't think I've ever bought anything from her. I had to put in my email and all that stuff. Well, I'm getting like 3 to 5 emails a day from her, or text messages, driving me crazy. So now that her product arrived, I'm going to unsubscribe. Hope I can figure it out. Okay, now another thing I wanted to talk about. I was, in Southern California, we have these great Mexican restaurants. Oh, the food is so good. Now, if I go into another state, I don't order Mexican food because frankly, they just don't make Mexican food like they do in Southern California. So, I was with a friend and we were going to go out to dinner, and he said, I found a new place. It's Mexican. It's great. So anyway, it took us like 20 minutes to get there. Well, we got there. I've never seen or been any place like it. So I want to share it with you. Well, first of all, it looked like a grocery store. And it was. But it like a man, and I have pictures I'm going to share with you. It was like a grocery store, but facing the grocery store on the left-hand side was a restaurant. So we walked into the restaurant. Oh, it was very colorful, and they had music playing, and it was very casual. They just had like tables of 4, lots of high tops, and a bar. Naturally, a bar that you could sit on and have dinner or whatever. Well, so we went to order something, and I always like the chili relleno, refried beans, and rice and a margarita. That's my standard meal. So I went to order that, and the lady said, "Oh, well, that's not on our menu. You have to go over there to get to order that." And I was like, "Oh, well, where's that?" So the place where we thought we could order with the high tops and the tables of 4, that is a restaurant, but they are limited as to what they actually serve. And then once again, they have the bar area. So we had to walk over to it was almost like a cafeteria where you pointed at what you wanted, and then they made it right then and there and handed it to you like under the little shield on a tray. So I did that, that's what I ordered, the case chili relleno, beans and rice, and then, we carried our tray down to the end and paid. Well, while you're in that area, while they're cooking your food, I'm standing looking around. Well, then it's an entire Mexican market, like grocery store market. So after we sat down and after I finished eating, I got up and walked around. So the Mexican market has everything Mexican, all kinds of Mexican food and beers and labels of everything, this and that. Once again, I have pictures. And they also had like a little gift shop area with toys and Mexican pottery and stuff. So I was like, I was blown away at the Mexicanness of it all, the good food and the music and the ambiance, and the prices were pretty good. And just so if I ever want to have something catered, they have a great bakery. Anyway, it was just a great spot. And I had not been to a place like that in America. Well, actually, not even in Mexico. So I don't. The name of it is, I forget off the top of my head, but it's in my video and in my pictures. Another thing I wanted to talk to you about. I was watching television today, not for very long, but for long enough, and I clicked on the Murdo murders. I think Murdo Summer Murders or something like that. Now that was going on when I was in Kauai. So that was 2020. And I remember watching that like from our condo and thinking, my word, what is this all about? You guys, I cannot get over that Murdoch family. They, well, it was just horrible what happened on that boat with that darling young girl that got flipped out of the boat. And they said that she had a head injury on impact and drowned immediately, and that they covered that up. They covered up the fact that his son, I forget all their names, but they covered up that the Murdaugh man's son was the one driving the boat, but finally it came out. And then the whole idea of him killing his own son and wife. Who does that? And evidently, like when he shot his son, I mean, he was staring right at him, and I guess he like shot him in the head or something. I don't even, I can't even talk about it. It was so gruesome and so horrific. But as I was watching it, you guys, I just simply cannot get over that those kinds of crimes happen. When I don't know, there's something like when the man viciously attacks his son, well, shoots him and then shoots his wife. Oh my word. I just had to talk, to share it with somebody, how horrible it was and how it's on my mind. I'm very tired tonight because I've been out of state. A friend and I went out of state, to do the dentistry thing again, and we were there 2 days, and then came back, and right away I hit the ground running. So I'm tired, but I wanted to make a video. So I wanted to get a video up, but it's also late tonight. I played canasta and got home and putzed around with Poppy, and I thought, well, before I go to bed, I want to make a video. So here I am. I can see the tiredness on my face. But so anyway, that's really all I have for you tonight. Let me check my little list here. See if I watched a really good show. It's on Netflix. It's with Liam Neeson. It's called Made in Italy. It's no one else I know but Liam Neeson. The scenery, the cinematography, well, really the scenery is unbelievable. For that reason alone, you must watch it. It's family friendly, and it takes place in this villa in Italy, and it's in the little town, and how they gather together, the little neighborhood in town, every Wednesday night for the local neighborhood movie that's outdoors, and they turn the projector on, and the twinkle lights, and the dinner they have before they sit down for the movie as a neighborhood. Anyway, it is just darling. And most of all, of course, I love Liam Neeson. Love me some Liam. And the scenery of Italy, and well, it's just fantastic. So if you get a chance, it's on Netflix. It's free. It's a must see. It's not the best movie in the world, but it's definitely a delight. So please, I know sometimes you guys like me to recommend something. So there you go. All right. P.S. I love you. Mwah. Until our next conversation. Bye-bye.